You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
What's up, Black and White sports fans? John Matrix here, and I am back with another video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Also, check out the join button for channel memberships and check out the merch. And when you get your merch, make sure you use the discount code GinaRocks, all one word, and we're going to give you 15% off your purchase, folks. Let's get into this. Let's talk about former Boston Red Sox player Curt Schilling. Curt Schilling, two-time World Series champion with the Boston Red Sox. He has come out now and he has slammed Boston. Absolutely slammed Boston. And folks, he hates Boston so much now that he is leaving Boston and moving to Tennessee. And guys, we know that Curt Schilling, we got to talk about his politics also when it comes to Boston as well, because Curt Schilling is a conservative. He voted for Donald Trump. He's a big-time Trump supporter. And one thing that we do know about Boston and Massachusetts in general, it is a very, very progressive state. It is a leftist state. And it's actually, folks, the second most blue state out of all 50 states. Last election, Boston voted for Joe Biden at a 66% clip. Okay? So politically, Curt Schilling and Boston do not mix. But guys, he's actually been there since 2004. You know, he was a hero back in 2004. And it seems like now, since they found out he was a Trump supporter, it seems like he probably became a hated man in Boston because of who he voted for, folks. So let's jump into this article here. And you can see here, it says Curt Schilling moving out of Boston, moving out of Massachusetts, I should say, because people aren't nice enough. And also, guys, there's a certain new owner of the Boston Red Sox. Did he actually have something to do with this? We'll talk about him as well. But anyway, it says here, Curt Schilling is heading out of Massachusetts. He's hoping to find some nicer neighbors. The former Red Sox pitcher told USA Today that he's moving to Tennessee, citing unhappiness with the people of Massachusetts. He says this, quote, "Outside of our circle of friends, it hasn't been a real pleasant experience in Boston," Schilling told USA Today. "So we're just trying to find a place to live with our lives, live out our lives with happiness with people that are nice, and Tennessee is it." Now, one thing about Tennessee, man, you're starting to see quite a few conservatives move over there, okay? Just throwing it out there. But it says Schilling has lived in the greater Boston area since joining the Red Sox in 2004. Schilling actually purchased a house in Medfield that once belonged to former Patriots quarterback Drew Bledsoe, and he's remained in the area since retiring from baseball in 2009. So he has been there quite a while, folks. And like I said before, he's a two-time World Series champion and three-time champion overall. But I guess we should have saw the writings on the wall with this, because check this out, guys. Earlier this year, man, when he was on the ballot for the Baseball Hall of Fame, he did not want to be inducted as a Red Sox. It wasn't his first choice. It wasn't his second choice, okay? Now, he didn't actually make it on the Hall of Fame this time. He got over, I believe, 70%. And if I'm not mistaken, he actually said that he wanted to be removed from the ballot. But chances are he'll probably end up getting elected next year since he got over 70% this year. But check this out. It says Curt Schilling penned a letter to the Baseball Hall of Fame this week in which he requested that if he were to earn enshrinement, his first choice for team representation would be the Arizona Diamondbacks. His second choice would be the Philadelphia Phillies. Under no circumstances, it seemed, would Schilling want to wear the cap of the Boston Red Sox on his potential Cooperstown plaque. Now, I see why he would want to actually have the Arizona Diamondbacks. That's where he won his first World Series with them. But now, folks, the timing of this news comes about a week after we find out, actually more like a few days, since we found out one LeBron James was actually going to end up being a minority owner of the Boston Red Sox. Now, LeBron James, he's not even a Red Sox fan. He's a Yankees fan. But his politics align with the people in Boston and in Massachusetts. They're all leftists, man. And Curt Schilling, he's not beloved there. He's not. Even though he ended the curse of the Bambino, they won their first World Series in 84, 85 years in 2004. Times have changed. He has gone from hero status to a pariah in Massachusetts. So he wants to get out of there. He does. And maybe, this LeBron James thing is possible that that could have been the last straw. Possible. I don't know for sure, guys. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Curt Schilling coming out and slamming the people of Boston. He's leaving. He's going to Tennessee. Was LeBron James and his crazy leftist politics the last straw when it comes to Curt Schilling in Boston? Possibly. But I think overall, man, he had just had enough of the politics over there. And he just doesn't align with the people of Boston. I mean, he's not from there. He's actually from Alaska. He was born in Alaska. Alaska, if I'm not mistaken, is a red state. So politically, they're just very, very different guys. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.